EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Shifts by him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Back at his own 49.
Purdy now to throw. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
2nd down and 8. Purdy off the play fake. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
16 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
One of the feature points of the end run is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's waiting with the ball, he gets his receiver hit and hit hard.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And here he'll get it down to 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Go ahead. Here we go.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, McCaffrey pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Get set.
Purdy on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
53. Outside. 18. Watch out.
An audible here to get a new look. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll try to do it himself. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall there to make the grab. And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. And he gets maybe 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down and 6 now.
Yellow.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
It's second and 8.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock. Down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kareem Hunt, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, I give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for 8.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I will continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the offense, they've really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs.
Out as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
The throwing here, Purdy. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Get set. Watch out.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. They Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Attack!
Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. On the run, this is Gray. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And that's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And Mahomes will do it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they say, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Returning it is Moore. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's
it got his man complete. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, 42 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. 49ers 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Handoff up the middle. Hunt taken down at the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. 11. Yellow. Up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 55-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 30.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Now he'll tuck this and run. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Now, before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
15 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10.
Purdy will look to throw again here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Still shedding tackles. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Able to power through. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 22 now, here's second and 3. Purdy now to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17.
Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 2 yards left on second down from the 9.
Second and 2 at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
3 yards. And the 49er first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. This is caught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Watch out!
On 4th down, here's Purdy. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they watch this lead shrink a little. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Niners' 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
They will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now Purdy.